Hey guys, it's Leonard. Now in this video, I want to share with you how to manage contractors for your sales agency. Now before I begin, I want to make sure that we are connected on all platforms. So make sure that you follow me on Instagram, send me a DM, let me know that you're connected with me on YouTube, and of course, I'll definitely follow you back once you reach out to me. Other than that, in this video, I want to break down to you some of the resources that we share within the Sales Agency Accelerator, because it's not only an accelerator to being able to start and scale your own agency, but we also give you tools to manage and make sure that it's running smoothly. So in this video, I'm going to break some of that down to you and just make you understand how scaling the agency is going to be much more easier for you when you add tools like this. And more importantly, it's going to put you in the best position to scaling your agency from 0 to 6 figures. Hey guys, it's Leonard here. So in this video, I want to really break down, like I mentioned to you before, just a resource that we share with our Agency Accelerator members, because one thing about scaling is management. And one thing we emphasize to all of our students in the accelerator is effectively managing the contractors and freelancers that are going to be working on behalf of your agency, both before and as you scale it. So in this video, I'm going to share with you not only how we do this, but I'm also going to have something for you that I'll share at the end of this video that you can literally have as a gift. But outside of that, what we're going to be doing here is just breaking down to you the methods in which we use to basically manage contractors on behalf of agencies that we've owned and we help our students to create and build. So in this sheet, like you can see here, it's a spreadsheet. Now, some of you might be thinking this is a spreadsheet, not too complex. However, it is vital that you understand the real value behind this simple but effective formula. Now, here we have a sheet which basically enables us to have an overview of the contractors that are going to be working on behalf of our agency for our clients. Now, in this case, what I'm going to do, just to give us an example agency, so we can actually create some profiles around our contractors, is I'm going to use the example of a video editing agency that specializes in video editing for, let's say, fitness coaches in this case, okay? So one thing that we're going to be doing when we're building out our contractor list and managing and overseeing everything is using this sheet, really, treating it as the Bible to understanding, the performance of your contractors, as well as how well or bad you think they perform, how much they cost, and of course, just giving them an overall rating and a point of contact to where you can just oversee them. So let's start very quickly here. Here, for example, in the case of having a video editing agency, I would have a head editor. That would be the one that basically edits the videos on behalf of our agency. So let's call this guy John Paul. And over here we have the type of service. So let's say head video editor. Well, let's go video editor. Let's take away head. Just a video editor. Got there. The service page. So here we'd have like links to his page. Let's say John JP editing, just so we can always have a reference to where he, stores information about himself, where we can, do some further research in the future. Method of communication. Let's say in this case you communicate via WhatsApp. Let's just put that there. His contact information would be here. His average price. Now let's say your head videographer. 0784. So let's say his average price that you pay him. Now, we always advise our agency students to get a fixed price for contractors working for them, so we always know, where we stand margin-wise. So let's say he's a bit more on the high end, and he's £800. And here we'd have a comment. I'll just clean this and put great work, but high price. His delivery time is 4 days, so he can get things done in 4 days. And let's rate his work out of 10. Let's give him an 8 out of 10. So here we've got our head video editor here. That's going to be basically the person that we reference. as our main head editor. Now, if looking at the agency, you might have someone else that does, for example, animations. Let's call it animations. If you can get someone that can do that as one, that's a great thing. Let's call them Jenny. And she does all of the animations for any videos you have. Her information would be here, jen.com. Of course, this can be links to their LinkedIns. It could be links to their websites. Let's say we speak, our method of communication is Skype. And let's say Skype ID is Steph Jenny's or Jen223. And let's say she charges us £300 every time she adds animations or lower thirds. And let's say she takes great work. Let's say she's very quick. We know she turns things around in 3 days. Let's say 3 days. And let's say her service is around an 8 as well. I'm not easy to give away 9s and 10s, so I'm going to give you that. Now, it's always important, like we do mention inside of the Accelerate, to have a B contractor. Now, a B contractor is someone that's, you pay a little bit less, maybe a little bit less experience as well than your head editor, but someone nevertheless that's there in case there's ever an emergency with your main editor. Maybe they've got their own personal problems or just stacked and unable to act, then you can just have this person. Let's call this guy Adam Fly. And Adam Fly, video editor, and fly.com, and he speaks via Skype, and Fly 4000, let's just call it these, and he charges us £500, and let's say he's good, but takes a while to respond. And let's say his average time is 5 days. And let's give him a 7. See, now what we're doing here, as you can see, we're starting to bring an overview for our contractors. And as you scale, you're going to start hiring more contractors. And the great thing is, you've got to remember that as the agency owner, what you're doing is identifying the right contractor for the right client. So if you've got a client that needs something to be done in the next 3 days, you're not going to be hiring or giving the job to one of the contractors that takes either long to do the work or is essentially not going to be able to meet the criteria of that client. So this is a great way to have an overview as you scale, as you get more contractors. And for example, in this case, you can see you have your head editor and you have your backup editor. And if you've got a client that's sitting there and they say they need something to be done in, the less than a week, you're probably going to have to pay more. It might be £800, but you can get it done in 4 days, and it's of course going to be done at high quality with your main editor. However, in some cases, you might have someone that's willing to wait 2 weeks, and you can maybe get your editor, that's your B editor, who takes a bit longer. You give him the notice, and you're paying less. So it's a really great way to oversee everything and to make sure that you're on top of it all. I know it probably comes across as something that isn't like rocket science, and it's true, it's not. We do believe in keeping things simple. However, it's super effective if you use it the right way. And as you grow and as you start to, build out your team, it's always good to have one place where you can oversee the contractors and stay on top of everything. Another really good thing to remember when you have a contractor sheet is to keep constantly update it and review it. Things change very quickly. Contractors come and contractors go. So it's always good to update it and keep it in line with where the agency is at. Now, what I'm going to do for you in this case is I'm also going to give you a link below so you can actually download this for yourself to have in your file so you can manage your contractors. It is something we provide our Agency Accelerator members, and we do go a little bit more into how to use it and to optimize it within your agency. However, I want to give you some value, so I'm going to let you download it on the link below. But outside of that, I think this is something to take reference on and to really take serious when it comes to you building out the agency and scaling it, because as you scale, you're going to have more people. And the best thing to have as you scale and you have more business and more value is control of what's happening internally. So just wanted to share this with you, and I think this is a great step in regards to you beginning your agency journey. Hey guys, so that's it. I thought this is a useful video for you because a lot of you ask me questions about the intricacies of owning an agency. And one thing that we do within the Sales Agency Accelerator is simplify the process for you, as well as giving you the tools that you can use to add within your agency. We give you the know-how and the support. And that's all I'm about, giving support. Want to make sure that we stay connected. So if you're not already, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Leonard Sekyonda. Send me a DM. I like talking to you guys. So let me know that you're connected, that you're following the YouTube, what you think, and I'll definitely follow you back. Outside of that, make sure that if you feel that this is the time for you to start your very own sales agency, I would strongly suggest that you click on the link under this video, schedule a call, and one of my representatives will really break down and see whether or not this is the right time for you to start and scale your own sales agency. Otherwise, I'm Leonard Sekyonda. Guys, love giving resources, and I'm just going to continue giving you resources. So stay connected. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And one more thing, click the like button because that helps me to optimize these videos and get more people to see them. And that helps me. Thank you very much for staying tuned, guys. And I'll see you on the other side. Bye now.